best friends. Baby girl, sit. Cheerio. Cheerio. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday of my 13-week out, and Monday went well. It was my rest day, so I hit 200 carbs, 32 fat, and 155 protein. So I was a little bit under, but that's okay, at least in my book, because it's my rest day. Today, Tuesday, I've been starving all day, and I didn't feel like oatmeal or like an orange, so I didn't eat my oatmeal. But I didn't eat my oatmeal. Instead, I ate 2 protein bars, and I ate tortellini at lunch, which is like pasta with a little bit of cheese in it. And I had a cup of that instead. It still fits my macros. It still works out evenly. Just now that I'm home from work, I'm going to be eating more grilled chicken with balsamic vinaigrette, some green beans, and I saved enough macros for some Arctic Zero. So that is kind of my Tuesday. I also did a leg day that I videoed, so that will be up. Check out my stylish unicorn leggings. You are interrupting. Check out my stylish unicorn leggings within the whole video, or right now. I know, be a unicorn in a field of horses. Hello everyone, so as of now I am 12 weeks out. So, but what I did for my 13 weeks out was to begin my 13 weeks out, I was 129.2, which was about a pound down from where I started. On Sunday, I kept with my 225 carbs, around 45 fat, and 160 protein. And then on Monday, I reduced and had 220 carbs, a little bit less, so like 40 fat, and I stayed with my protein amount of 160, and I alternate that. So alright, so in this picture I actually lost more weight than I wanted to. I kind of want to stick to losing half a pound, 1 pound at most a week. I was 126.6, which is about 2.5 pounds different. And that's great, like it's nice to know that I can lose weight, but I didn't really feel like I'm changing that much to be losing weight, so I'm going to do the same thing for my next week, being 12 weeks out. So this week, food-wise, I'm going to pull up my fitness now so I can show you. So I don't want you to think that I'm just eating oatmeal, sweet potatoes, and chicken, because that's not what I'm eating during this prep, and I don't think that it's necessary for you to eat only those things during prep. I'm going to follow the If It Fits Your macros, so I have my macros calculated and figured out. I am going to post a video on how to figure out your own macros. The macros, in short, stand for your fat, proteins, and your carbs. So when I say I follow the If It Fits Your macro approach, I have certain numbers I try to hit each day, which are the numbers I'm telling you, the 225, the 45 for fat, the 160 for protein. And within that, I'm mostly eating healthy things, but I'm also adding in some things that I like. Last prep, I did not eat any artificial sweetener. I did not eat any protein bars. I did not eat any protein shakes. I went all out, completely natural. So this time is a little bit different because I don't think that it's 100% necessary to cut all those things out. I don't think my body needs that. Maybe towards the very end, maybe if I decide to, but I'm definitely having a more open prep this time, and I've seen changes, so I'm going to keep doing it. So for example, on Wednesday, what I had was a protein bar for breakfast. I had a pure protein chocolate peanut butter bar, and I had half a cup of blueberries. For lunch, I had a cup of brown rice and some salmon mixed up within it, and this is honestly the $1.49 prepackaged pack of salmon. It wasn't any nice store, really good cooked salmon. But I was still hungry, and like I told you, I get free lunch at work, so and it was Taco Wednesday? I don't know, I guess don't believe in Taco Tuesday. So it was Taco Wednesday. So So I had 3 ounces of taco ground beef. I just plugged in as generic with a cup of romaine and 1 ounce of diced tomatoes. And I mixed that all up together. And then I had a banana too. So I have a really big lunch on Wednesday. And then for dinner, I had ground chicken breast mixed with sweet and spicy southern style mustard. I actually took the ground chicken and mixed the mustard up in it. I added some other spices and I packed it together and put it in the oven as a meatloaf. So I had chicken meatloaf for dinner on Wednesday. And I also had a third cup of stir fry blend, which would be like sweet potato, snow peas, carrots, and broccoli. So I had that all together. So all those things are healthy, but I'm not going to shy away from having like sweet and spicy mustards. Mustard's actually really good for you. I'm not going to shy away from having beef because yes, it's higher in fat, but you need fat in your diet. Like you don't want to cut out all your fat. That's when you kind of see your fat hang. You don't want to cut out all your fat. For snacks, I had 2 rice cakes. After I worked out, I had a scoop of banana cream quest protein mixed with a scoop of vanilla damatized protein. I was still hungry, so for dessert, I had a cookies and cream Special K pastry crisp, and I had a small box of Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Okay, does that sound like the typical broccoli, asparagus, fish diet? No, I'm still eating very healthy during the day, and I'm still having treats I want. So I think that's really important to remember is that, like in your prep, you can do it however you want. If you're prepping and eating strictly oatmeal for breakfast, egg whites, sweet potatoes, asparagus, fish, and chicken works for you, that's great, do it, but it doesn't work for me. I love sweet potatoes, so I don't mind eating that at all, but I like having my treats. I like having a little snack. Like today I had a Dove dark chocolate promise, like one of the little ones. Fit my macros, it's fine. I had one yesterday before I don't want to lose weight any faster, as I said, so I'm going to stick with the same thing this week and hope for the best. Okay, so today me and Chef Dakota Okay, so the first recipe is spaghetti squash. Okay, if you go to the market, it literally has a sticker on it that says spaghetti squash. You're being a bad baby girl. Step 1, put it on the cutting board. Step 2, get a really big knife and cut it. Be careful, I've cut myself before. Okay, once you got have all that gook out of it, I want you to cut it in half again. Okay, now that you have it in 4 parts, I'm going to take a plate, put the squash on it. I force it on there to fit. I add a little bit of water to the bottom of the plate. And then I pop it in the microwave for 10 minutes. Well, that cooks in the microwave for 10 minutes. I'm going to preheat my oven at 425. While the oven's preheating, I'm going to cook my ground chicken. This is 1 pack. I'm going to season it with pepper, garlic, and pink Himalaya salt. I keep it simple there, and you just cook it until it's golden brown. After the spaghetti squash is done, leave it in the microwave, I would say 5 minutes, because it's very hot. You're not going to be able to do anything with it. So in the meantime, I'm going to come over here. I have no salt added sauce. I'm going to put this into the bowl. Okay. This has nothing in it. It's literally just tomato, water, says onion powder as well. I like to add my own. So I'm going to add some garlic, some salt, put pink Himalaya, and I'm also going to add some basil. I really don't measure anything. I kind of just sprinkle it in and taste it and go from there. But it's going to save you a lot health-wise by just adding in what you want instead of just going by what you could buy. The spaghetti squash is cooked, and I'm hoping it's cool enough that I can start creating more. Okay, it is smoking, so it's probably pretty hot. So I'm going to try a small piece. Okay, and what you're going to do, stop, put it down on the tray, and just use your fork. Just go back and forth. You should see it start to shred up. It kind of looks like spaghetti. You want to keep everything contained in it for this recipe. Okay, so it should look like these when you just run the fork through it. If it doesn't shred up easily like you see here, that means that they're probably not done and you should heat them up a little bit longer. Now that you're finished that step, take your sauce and pour it over each amount to your liking. If you spill it, it's okay. Clearly I'm spilling it. It just might burn a little bit on the sheet. Okay, now your chicken should be done as well. Make sure it's like golden brown. And you're going to put chicken in all of them. The last ingredient you need is fat-free mozzarella. Alright, now again, this is to your liking. I don't really tell you how much I use of each because I don't measure anything. I know I don't like sauce that much, so I'm not going to put a lot of sauce on the ones that I know I'm going to eat. My husband likes a lot of cheese, so I'm going to put a lot of cheese on the ones that he is going to eat. So this is what they look like. I'm probably going to eat the stuff that's on the tray, but because I'm hungry and also it does burn, it's a little harder to cook or to clean. I'm going to put these in the microwave. I'm going to put these in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. Just let everything melt together, get warm, and they're done. They're so pretty. Good job, Chef Dakota.